this point, I don't know what to call these Sith or actual Jedi holocrons. Another me mocking modern day paganism in its face with the fucking whole father and the mother. With my contribution to George Lucas's The Mortis Gods, the father being the balance, the daughter the light, and the son the darkness. Honestly, the more I actually practice alchemy, the more I understand not in the light side of thought about humanity. It's more of a gray. It's one of them I'm studying, and it should be more of, I don't know the right words, but needless to say, it's more of the more I learn in all of this science, magic, religion, spirituality, being myself, dealing with humans themselves, and just simple psychology, if you basically jot it down to everything. It won't all equal up to 100%, not even the aspects of DNA, cell division, determinations of what right things and ingredients would actually cure this from not happening with that. All of it is actually still, what's the right word? Subject to Fibonacci. Fibonacci is mathematically what magic is to science and theology in whole. Fibonacci is to the latter, or the we got magic over here, theology, alchemy, all that shit with fucking horoscopes and shit, right? And then over here we got Fibonacci. Well, whatever I said, them bitches went this way. Wait, slow down. You see that? They intertwine. They're the same shit. It's just like saying how we have 26 alphabets, but in Hebrew we only have 22. And in Japanese we have like fucking thousands of characters. In Chinese we have maybe more than that or less. It's it's like binary. You need so many codes to put into a system to make it make sense of what it's dealing with. And the processor is actually trying to divide all of these numbers up to the right area to make the right things happen. Because if something happens, you have glitches. I don't know none of that technological shit, but if anybody who knew that shit and was into this kind of stuff right here, I'm pretty sure they'd be like, yo, cause look, it just flowed. And that's what I'm telling y'all. That's the feminine energy of what we call ether compared to the masculine chi. Information will just flow because that's how we used to run. But shit, this ain't how it works no more. And that's the crime. Like, that's why other people like us are trying to do this. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Most of y'all gonna think I'm crazy, and that's cool. I've been thought that all my life. That's a norm. And the only problem with that is I like to lean on what you say. So if you actually give a negative thing about me, oh, sweetheart, I'm about to show you a negative. If you actually say something positive, I don't know how to handle that, but I do my best to actually do that. It has to have balance. There is no just edgy. No, me. Sometimes I have to just get Batman on motherfuckers. Try to actually not have that energy around too much. That was so 2 years ago. This whole energy is literally just trying to get everybody prepared for the bullshit that's coming. Because trust me, there's a lot of bullshit that's about to happen. And if you already, as a religious figure, if you already have the principles of your religious stature stuck in your head, this is not one of them moments where a spiritual person is going to say, oh, you're stuck in dogma. No, keep that. Keep it in the mythology of your religion. I need you to delve deep into. You're going to need that come days soon. I don't care what religion. I'm telling everybody, delve deep into your mythology. You're going to see some shit soon. This shit's no joke. Shit. They talking about it's getting biblical over there in fucking Israel. No, no, no. The bad guys are finally getting what the bad guys are supposed to get. And the media is spinning it on his head. Now, if you want to believe me, you can believe me. If you don't, that's okay. I'm not here for those kind of arguments. All I'm telling you is look up Project Bluebeam. Because this is all adding up to other things I look up besides spirituality. Like, if conspiracy theories, spirituality, and well-known people in history line up in a fucking row without no fucking intermingling fucking little plot theories and loopholes. Common sense ain't fucking common these days. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just say this. Everybody was back in 2020, 2010 and shit talking about these tablet babies, these these uh these Nook babies and shit. Nah, these Nook babies actually smarter than most of you 80s, 90s, and 70s and boomers. Honestly. How the fuck am I actually able to hold a conversation with fucking elementary, middle school, and fucking kids who still don't understand what air and why the sky is blue on complex thought? These kids are having complex thought, but I can't even get a complex thought out of a fucking 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, or 70. Like, my niece blew my mind. My kid at 3 years old blew my mind. Hell, a neighbor of my freaking manager blew my mind. And they some kids, like, just shit adults don't think about, but they ask the big questions. One of them was about the war that I couldn't even explain as an adult. I should. My son asked me something that I ain't even know a 3-year-old knew how to fucking pronounce. He knew how to say a fucking flying back kick. What the fuck are they teaching these kids? Hell, the neighbor girl learning fucking bow and arrow and shit, and she remind me of fucking Fiona Gallagher from fucking Shameless, so God knows where that's gonna lead. Like, oh Lord Jesus. Meanwhile, everybody my age twerking, doing this shit, doing fancy, man, but